M23 rebels are on a high. In the past month, they have taken 2 regional capitals in eastern DRC in a brutal offensive. They claim they are fighting to defend their people, but their opponents say they are Rwanda's puppets here to plunder Congo's minerals. One thing is certain, they are no longer just rebels, they are rulers. We've been granted rare access to one of the group's political leaders.
My interest is a survival, to live in a country without persecution.
And the huge mines they now control.
There are also reports that minerals from here go to Rwanda. Do you know where they go?
So who are M23 and what are their plans for Congo? Goma. Just 3 weeks ago, the city was captured in a fierce battle. M23 are in full control, and for now, normal life is resuming. But with the Congolese administration gone, the governor's residence is under new management.
My name is Manzi Wiringarambe, and I'm vice governor in this province of North Kivu.
Before M23's victory, Willie Manzi was living in Canada, working as an activist for the rights of his Tutsi community. Overnight, he's become a political leader, a new career that is the result of violent insurrection.
The reason why I joined the M23 is the only hope our people have. We must be the change we want to see. And the change is bringing love that we lacked in this country for people to be united.
With no democratic mandate or experience in government, Manzi is now trying to win over the people he's been appointed to govern.
Ingine kitu kenye tunabaomba batu bako mshomaje sana na njala. Vraiment hii hali batu bako mjala, angalia masura zote ziko njala.
The laughter and smiles are at odds with the vicious fighting which led here. Thousands have been killed and over 1 million displaced since M23 launched their current offensive 4 years ago. The UN has accused their troops of a range of abuses, including sexual violence, forced recruitment, and the targeting of civilians.
What do you say about those, reports, human rights groups, UN, all these accusing the M23 of serious human rights abuses?
Many of the people who feed the UN reports are actually benefiting from the government of Kinshasa. They will never say good thing about us because they are enemies. They are enemies. For us, they are not our enemies. They call us their enemies.
As M23 celebrate their victories, the group's military leaders show no sign of stopping here. The rebels have now joined a wider political coalition whose president, Corneille Nangaa, aims to topple the Kinshasa government. For the soldiers, it's a deeply personal mission. Many are Congolese Tutsis raised in refugee camps.
Life in refugee camp was a hell. I was only 6 years old. And 94, it's when the genocide happened in Rwanda against the Tutsi, and then the perpetrators flooded this area because they literally opened the border. The genocide continued here.
The Congolese government has refuted M23's claims of an ongoing genocide against Tutsis in the DRC. They say it's a pretext for M23's backers, Rwanda, to invade Congo by proxy and take control of its vast mineral resources. We're heading to Rubaya, a mining town in the mountains west of Goma. It's sites like this and the wealth they produce that have helped trap Congo in an endless cycle of violence.
Rubaya is one of the biggest mines in eastern DRC. It produces 15% of the world's coltan, which is crucial in making electronic devices.
The miners here earn the equivalent of less than £3 a day. For them, M23's arrival has had little effect. Minerals are still bought and sold at a local level. Where they end up, people don't know or don't want to discuss.
You don't know it goes into the mobile phones? You don't know?
Hatujui. Wanatuambia, tunasikia kubatu wanatuambia inatengeneza matelefoni, mesi hatujui. Na hii telefoni mimi nabeba, sijue kama ni hayo ndio inaitengenezaka.
There are also reports that minerals from here go to Rwanda. Do you know where they go? From here to Rwanda or from here to Kinshasa, or do you know where they go?
Tunaujishaka pale Murubaya kuko kontwari. Wenye wanauzaka. Kuko kontwari iko pale, yenye nauzaka. Minere yenye natoka hapa tunauzia pale, tunaujisha kontwari pale Murubaya.
With M23 in charge, it's the rebels, not Kinshasa, now collecting lucrative taxes on the land, the workers, and the commodities. The Congolese government claims they are helping to smuggle $1 billion worth of minerals to Rwanda per year.
People say M23 is fighting to control minerals in this region because they want to make money, they want to get rich. What do you say about that?
The natural resources were created with Congo, and we are Congolese. Now, when you talk about, oh, you're fighting for minerals, oh, you're fighting for Rwanda is invading, oh, you are ignoring all these facts of what has happened to me, to my people who are rotting in refugee camp and other people are around the world.
If M23 succeeds in its stated goal, those camps will begin to empty. Kiziba, in the hills of western Rwanda, was established in 1996, shortly after the genocide. Agnes arrived the same year, aged 13, after her village in Congo was attacked by Hutu militia. She's been here ever since, one of several 100,000 ethnic Tutsis displaced across the region.
Now M23 is in control. Are you going back to your village?
Places like this are the spiritual heart of M23's movement. For people here, they are not rebels, they are freedom fighters.
Ikirwanira nukubona igihugu n'uburenganzira bwabo aribo bana bariyo bacu nuko ari bato umutoya urabona ko ngiye umukuru afite imyaka 13 ariko ari mukuru namwohereza yakajya kurwanira uburenganzira kuko akajya kurwanira uburenganzira bwacu.
These battles are rooted in greed, power and politics, fought by young men who believe in the justice of their cause. The question for them is whether M23's rapid advance will deliver the future they hope for. And the question for the entire region is whether it will lead to a wider war.